And Ninja Boy's already collected his. He did it before he went to school this morning. And he got a WrestleMania 34 Big E. So his run continues. So people, welcome to another edition of that finger tapping frenzy that we all know and love. The WWE SuperCard with me, Big Jim, here at BadLadDad HQ. Now it's a thumpingly good Thursday. It is time for some more Road to Glory. And we've got a Jeff Hardy card to chase this time. But I have to say, after Last Man Standing, which was a very enjoyable thing to play when it was working, it's a bit of a come down this because it's like back to the old routine, isn't it? And I haven't actually started. We're about 8 hours into it. Haven't started yet. The excitement today is it's Team Battleground reward time, and it's another win. I'm pleased to say for Team BadLadDad, so well done, guys. And Ninja Boy's already collected his. He did it before he went to school this morning, and he got a WrestleMania 34 Big E. So his run continues. So I think he's pulled a WrestleMania card 4 times out of 5 now, which is way above the average for the team in general. And also, when you look at the success he had with Last Man Standing and just the general and proing Big Show as well as a WrestleMania Pro, I think this is the best he's done in a top tier in 4 seasons. It just everything seems to be landing for him, so I'm really pleased for him. So now let's just come back down to earth and see what I get with mine. Then we'll just do a little bit of Road to Glory and have a bit of a chat, shall we? Just a little bit of a chin wag. See how we get on. So here we go. Let's collect these now into the rewards section. I need to delete some of this rubbish, don't I? So there we go. It was a tight one actually. The guys really did pull out the stops here because not everyone was available, and it was a bit tight. I struggled with my matches as well. I wasn't fully powered up, but we got there in the end. That's the important thing. So you don't really need me to be going on about how brilliant my team are. You know how brilliant my team are. I keep telling you every time. So here we go. What am I going to get? Oh, that looks interesting. It looks interesting. Some battle points. Come on, come on. Dolph Ziggler. Now, have I got Dolph Ziggler? I don't think I have got Dolph. I think Ninja Boy's got Dolph Ziggler. I don't think I've got Dolph Ziggler. But I'm pretty sure I haven't. Look, it's a WrestleMania 34. Happy days. Happy days. I'm pretty sure I don't have Dolph. Nah, new card discovered. That'd be Dolphicus. Because I'm sure I've had the other 2 Monster Boys who were in evidence there. Just a quick way of checking, of course, is to go into my cards. I don't need to do this, actually. I don't need to do it because I know I don't have him. Yes. And you can see, I am bothering doing Titan Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't know why. I just, with the others now I'm getting on Titan Pros, I'm just proing the cards straight away to get the pro image and then feeding them into other things. But with Stone Cold, I think he deserves the respect of me doing the pro properly. So, for no other reason than me just having some sort of OCD about doing the Stone Cold Steve Austin card, that's what I'm doing. So my cards, let's check out the WrestleMania Crow. I was already there, wasn't I? Why didn't somebody tell me? Why didn't you tell me I was already there? Instead of make me walk out and then walk back in again. WrestleMania 34, here we go. That Triple H card, I love that Triple H card. I just really love that Triple H card. And having thoughts that next time round with Last Man Standing, people will think, you've got to pay credits for it and it's just not going to be worth it. I've got a feeling everyone's going to be going for whatever the next one is. Could it be a female? I wonder, could it be a female? Daddy B, AJS, and then Shaynicus McMonicus and Carl Anderson are my 2 pros. And then singles, Taker, Shinsuke, Bret the Hitman Hart, Bray Wyatt, Jeff Hardy. It's a shame it's not his brother who's the event card this week, but then why would he be? And he was the WrestleMania available. Maybe on the flip side, maybe on the heroic side. I don't know. Maybe by now some of you already know. 7 hours in, you've probably finished already, haven't you? Jason Jordan, Ruby Wright. Some of these, as you can see, are pulls. Some are Team Battleground, and some have come from the various events that we've all been doing. Jinder. In fact, I knew I was pretty safe in saying I hadn't got Dolph Ziggler, which I'll just lock him down there, because I find Road to Glory one of the most monotonous things going in life. Not just in the game, in life. But what it is good for is just checking which of your, I was going to say lower ranked cards, which are the cards you've got in the top tier, but which you haven't bothered so much with because you've been concentrating on the bigger cards, that still need filling out. So basically, if you look at my deck, for starters on the female front, I've got nothing new to add. I've got a couple of female WrestleMania singles are all powered up. These gals are all done, so there's nothing I can really do there. On the male side though, first 6 cards, well, the first 5 are obviously WrestleMania Pros, 3 events and 2 standards. Then we've got fully heroiced up Goldberg. Then from there on in, Shinsuke single downwards, they're all WrestleMania cards apart from Stone Cold Steve Austin in the bottom right hand corner there, that are at various stages of being levelled up and powered up. In fact, they're all 75 out of 75. As you see, Shinsuke's virtually done. And I haven't played a match yet in Road to Glory. Jason Jordan's probably, yeah, he's nearly done as well. Most of them are nearly done, because I've had them in various things at various stages, like war modes and what have you. They just need a bit of fine-tuning, a bit of polishing. So they're there to be done up. So let's take this first step on this long road to glory. As you can see, I've whacked some doublers in because I do intend, time allowing and patience allowing, to see how far I can get in heroic mode. Because I mean, last time around I had to one star 1 point halfway through the WrestleMania card and then all the way through the event card, and it was just too much to try and do that again. On the heroic side of things. This time round, I'm going to see where I get to late Friday evening, which will obviously be the midway point. I don't know why I'm looking at this. You don't need to look at this stage, do you? And see if I can make a go of it. It would be nice to just try and get the WrestleMania card if I can't get the heroic boost for Jeff Hardy. Whatever the WrestleMania card is on the second run through. But of course, at this stage, as I say, most of us don't know. Someone out there might know by now, or certainly people from Cat Daddy know, but most of us don't know right now. Although by the time you watch this, it'll probably be 2021, and you won't know what the hell I'm talking about because this game won't exist anymore, because it'll have finished in a flurry of complaints and boos. Royal Rumble coming up. Royal Rumble coming up tomorrow evening. Today being Thursday, as I've mentioned already, if you are watching it the day it's come out. And Friday evening we've got the Royal Rumble. So, myself and Ninja are going to try and keep our BLD Beatdown pay-per-view previews going. And give you our opinions on what we think could be going on the other side of the world when they get stuck in. Of course, there's no females fighting because they're not allowed. They're not allowed to breathe in the country. They're not allowed to do anything that involves entertainment or work or anything. There have been a few complaints from people who obviously want to stand up for the rights for women, which, don't get me wrong, all the WWE female stars want to stand up for the rights for women as well. But there are those saying, well, why the WWE decided to go to a country where women are frowned upon, virtually. But they're saying, well, the only way we can make change is to go to these places and try and educate the masses. Which I think is a bit disingenuous, don't you? I just want to go there because it's a good payday. And just spread the word to a bigger market. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. So I can't imagine that changing in the next few years, but I would be interested to have like a proper chat with one of the female stars and find out what they actually really think about the fact that they can't ply their trade in the very rich state which WWE is visiting on Friday evening. Yes, so your TBGs, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me I've just tapped on something that I didn't want to do? Am I going to crash out of this? Shall I crash out of it? The trouble is, if I crash out of it, it'll mess up the recording. I'm going to have to do a one-pointer. I didn't realise, I've got some pick doublers there, and not only were they not in play, because I was chatting to you, I was just whacking the board, I'm pretty sure I hit the one-pointer. So there we go. I've started on one-pointers. This could be a very long road to glory. A long, arduous trip, and a very unsatisfying or dissatisfying road to non-heroic. Bit of glory, not quite. So yeah, we've got that coming up Friday evening. And what else are we up to this week? Trying to get Ninja Boy to play this Road to Glory, but I don't he detests this mode, and I can't say I blame him, because it really is just a god-awful grind. And on top of that, having seen what you can get from Last Man Standing, the quality of those Triple H cards, I'm still blown away by it, to be quite honest. I do feel that people will be spending any credits they've got, and certainly the time that they're willing to give to the game, to that event. Not everyone is able to play all 4 days of these standard tournaments, and again, this weekend I'm one of them. The reason I've not been able to start till now and do a video for a couple of days is because of work, and which is a good thing, because it's good to have work to do, because it pays bills and it helps you live, it feeds the family, keeps a roof over your head. And I'm hoping to pick up some more work over this weekend, in which case any ideas of a heroic run can just disappear out the window, for understandable reasons. But it's just a case of seeing, you just got to play on as if you're going to play for 4 days, just see how far you get. That's the main thing. I've only twice missed out on getting the event card. One was quite a while ago now. I can't remember what the card was. Some work landed on me that I wasn't expecting one weekend, and much as I tried to squeeze a bit of SuperCard in between, I was something like 100 points off the first event card, so I didn't bother with the second event card, because there's no point having a single. I think that was in Season 3 sometime. Well, it was in Season 3 sometime. And then the Bray Wyatt card I missed out on fairly recently, because I fell asleep. I was that tired on a Sunday evening. A couple of hours of chiselling would have got me through, no problem. And I missed out by something like 6 points or 16 points. Or I'm sure I posted a picture of it on Twitter. You'll probably find it somewhere on Twitter. Me being useless. Right, so, well, maybe... I don't even remember what I'm doing. Maybe the doublers were enforced then. Who knows? Who knows what's going on in my world? I don't even know what's going on in my world. It's I've sort of grabbed this 20 minutes to make this video just before I'm about to go and pick up Ninja from school, having belted back at home myself from where I've been for doing some worky poos. And just another thing they've landed on us, of course, is the Spring Fusions. Now, they've added 6 more cards, because they've got the WrestleMania 34 tier to cater for. It's all very nice and good, but it's like running for 7 days. We're already down to 6 days. And you just need the boots. You don't need anything else to stick in the fusion chamber. You just need the boots, and they're already hard to come by. I think I've pulled 1 seed in the gameplay that I've done so far. And what I would say with those is, if you're in hardened tier perhaps, or ultimate around there, or even just in beast, if you can get a fusion card going, there's not a bad chance you might get a single monster or even a titan if you're lucky, and that will really help boost your deck up. If you're in WrestleMania 34 tier already and you've got a few WrestleMania 34 pros, I don't see the point in going for it, because how on earth are you going to get yourself a WrestleMania Pro unless you're extremely lucky and produce 2 of the same card from your 2 fusions? But 2, you're obviously going to have to spend out on getting the packs to get the boots that you need to stick into the fusion chamber, and probably above and beyond that, you're going to need to spend some cash to speed up the fusions. So I'm not bothering. I didn't bother with the Spring Fusions on my when they first came out on this main account. There is a second account that I've shown you a couple of times, which I used now and again, just for like a little bit of relaxation. Sometimes it's nice to play in a lower tier with a weaker deck and just see how you get on. And managed to do a few fusions there, and it ranked it up a couple of tiers for those last Spring Fusions. It took it into beast mode. Beast mode! So it was quite good. It was quite good fun. And very useful, and didn't cost an awful lot in terms of buying packs and things, because you had a bit more time then, didn't you? and there are also quite a few frequent pulls from the boards. As you can see here, I don't think I've had anything so far. Title match, yeah. We like a title match. So we move on to Titus O'Neil. Sure, you've seen all the cards. You've probably got most of them already, as I've said. I've already had Kofi as a pro. Matt Hardy I don't have. Jeff Hardy I obviously have as a straightforward WrestleMania. It's going to be interesting to find out who the heroic is. Well, that's it. So it was quite successful there. I've got another WrestleMania 34 card. Dolphy Zig joins the crew. I think he was. I'm right in saying he was my first Titan card. So it's good when you get a Dolphy Zig in your BLD crew at the top rank. So there we have it, people. That's it. How are you getting on with your Team Battlegrounds? I've had not bad luck, I have to say. I know some of the guys in the team haven't had a pull at all yet in these WrestleMania Team Battlegrounds we've been doing. Ninja can't stop pulling the cards, so he's had great luck. So how are you doing? Let me know how you're getting on. And now there's all the usual shouts, people. If you like the video, give us a few likes down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Social media, there's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, where all the banter is. Until I see you next time, you stay cool.